beyond the score and moving on to the next round, what did you like most about your team's performance tonight?
Yeah, it was a good performance. That was a pretty comprehensive performance. Yeah, we set out with a few tasks, against a team that can cause us trouble and be a bit direct, and I think we accomplished those. How we played was appropriate for the night. It was a perfect wet surface to play fast and to build forward with some speed and create a ton of chances. So there were a bunch of highlights to the night.
How big was being able to add to the lead and not just try and protect a one-goal lead the whole night?
Yeah, I mean, we said, I don't know what game it was, weeks ago, that like when you're in these positions and you're leading or you're chasing a championship or whatever it can be, you can be passive and reserved and hope and hold on to what you have, or you can attack it and try to kill a game off. So our associate head coach said at halftime to the guys that kind of like a boxing match, we won round one, and opportunity in the second round there to deliver a knockout blow. And Jeldrick, another good ball from Neve, and Jeldrick scores the second, and then the third was another good one right behind that. So that was it.
Oh, you talked about the speed tonight. Counterattacks were, you guys were very dominant on the counterattack. Was that part of your guys' game plan going into the game? Did you plan to utilize, those counters throughout the game? Or?
Yeah, I mean, look, they play 3-5-2, and they, if they put their wingbacks high to our outside backs, there is space with our wingers to go behind, and they're 3v3 against Jeldrick plus our two wingers. So we knew when they came high that there was a ton of space to run in behind. And then look, it's a team that wants to run on the break, so it's not something that it's the type of players we have and the guys we've recruited. So if there's opportunities to transition quickly, we're not having to yell from the sideline, go. The intention is to go with pace.
Your team picked up most of the conference awards earlier in the week. How much would you like a do-over in the voting on Offensive Player of the Year?
Yeah, a pretty big statement, huh? There's not a whole lot I can say to it. A lot of respect for Lineker at Memphis, but I'll take my guy anytime.
How big, in a lot of ways, but Cole's save turns out to kind of be a 2-goal swing. You score that one right after it. It could be 2-1. All of a sudden it's 3-0.
Yeah, look, we won't go back to the play before that led to that save, but I won't mention that. But Cole made a wonderful save. He's called on in a big moment, and he's done that all year. So he wasn't asked to do a ton, but what he was asked to do, he did cleanly, and another shutout and solid performance, and happy for that result. Back line was good as well, so we didn't give away a ton of chances, which if you don't give away a lot of chances and you create a ton, you have a better chance of winning.
To piggyback on that, Memphis had 14 shots tonight, but only 2 shots on goal. I was going to ask your thoughts on the back line and where this ranked among the stronger defensive performances of the year.
Yeah, it was. They've been strong all year. They've been good. Their desire to, Maz and Oliver have, been good with most strikers, nearly all strikers. A really good combination between those two and a good partnership. They not only defend well together, but they see the game in a very similar manner and how they want to play and build. So it was a really good performance defensively, but equally, if not more important, they built through everything tonight, which was good to see.
This group, it could be easy to look at the national rankings and say, well, we're clearly in the NCAA tournament and all of that stuff. What does it say? It's wet, it's rainy, it's not great weather to play, all of that stuff. For them to push through all of that and say, no, this is on our checklist. We want to.
Yeah, we said going into this, this is an opportunity tonight to play for another trophy on Sunday, and it's one game here at a time, as cliche as that is. Yeah, they were hungry, and it was, it's a little different. It's a big advantage to play at home, but it's also a disadvantage that, like, these guys are in school all day, and it's a little sleepy, and it's overcast all day, and it's raining. Like, when it started raining right when the game started, I was, rain was maybe an advantage for Memphis and, like, direct play and that stuff, but, like, it's impossible not to be awake when you play in the rain. It's impossible to sleep through an early performance when the rain's hitting you in the face. So we started fast and played well, straight out the gate, and, the rain, I mean, who doesn't like to play in the rain? So it's, tons of fun for these guys.
But you talked about, how keeping, one game at a time, and then again, you're looking ahead to the conference championship with the players already thinking about the NCAA tournament. How do you keep him focused on, this conference championship game that's coming up next?
We said early in the week that, like, the conference championship, another trophy is the only focus. We'll worry about the NCAA tournament, on Sunday night or Monday morning. Until then, it's how do we prepare ourselves to beat Memphis, in which, okay, big check mark there. Now, how do we turn our attention to Charlotte and what they do and the challenges that will present? So, it's not hard. They're hungry to play. They're enjoying playing. They're playing well at the moment. Like, it's, they're in good form. So, our job is to keep it that way and keep giving them ideas and empowering them and let them go out and express themselves and have some fun.
Sunday will be the last game in an American Conference setting for you guys. Was there any conversation before this season about leaving the American with the trophy, or was it just about, we feel like we have a team that can win a conference championship, let's go do it?
It doesn't matter what, sorry everybody in the American, but, like, it doesn't, we just want to win, right? It doesn't matter if it was any league in the country. Like, the opportunity, you play in the league that you're in, and, it was not my choice to move on. Those decisions are made well above my pay grade. Like, we say, the teams that are on the schedule in the league that we're in, we want trophies. Ultimately that's what the program's built on, is, how do we build teams to win trophies, and how do we prepare guys for the next level? So, no, we didn't think one time about, the letters on the trophy. It's just, can we win the trophy?
Jeldrick got the 3 goals tonight, but Neve set up 2 of them, and he's played really well down the stretch this season, picked up Freshman of the Year award. Just curious where you've seen the most growth in him over the course of his first season playing for you.
Yeah, another really good, might have been his best game tonight. And we told him when he came off, like, look, he's had a tough last, whatever, it was 33 days. And he's handled every bit of adversity with class and maturity. So, it's awesome to see. Like, every day I'm amazed at, his demeanor and approach to life, and his excitement and joy to be around the team and play. He played 2 wonderful balls through to Jeldrick, and the first one Jeldrick took really early, that the goalkeeper wasn't prepared for. It's a good finish. And the second one, another, perfect pass. Jeldrick takes one touch, and the goalkeeper comes out and just slots in the corner. So, he's been great.
Well, you're playing at home. What does it mean? Like, so you guys set yourself up in the regular season to be able to host it this weekend, and you guys have been dominant at home this year, now 10-0-1. How important is it for you guys to be playing at home, and how much does that affect, the morale?
Yeah, look, it's a very comfortable place for us to play. There's big advantages being at home. We're sleeping in our own beds. We're, I'm tucking my kids in at night. Like, there's a lot of good things that come with being at home. We've always played well at home on this surface. We understand how the field plays, and how the crowd and people behind us at the university are. And it's not only the trophy is important on the regular season, but that the bye and hosting the tournament is a massive advantage.